guys, what's up? It's Caitlin. So Oscar and I, we have decided that we wanted to add different kind of content to our channel. We're gonna be adding like storytime videos, and unfortunately I cannot draw for shit. I wish I knew how to animate those kind of videos, you know, where it's like the animation videos and the storytelling, but I can't. So you'll just have to look at my face the entire time, or look away, I don't care, whichever one you prefer. So yeah, we're gonna be doing different storytime videos where we tell you guys, you know, things that have ever happened, ranging from like, you know, normal to like, oh my god, like this is crazy kind of thing, like I can't believe this happened. So yeah, and speaking of storytime videos, so yeah, a couple of days ago I found this stray dog, which I think he was a stray, I don't know. But yeah, I found this stray dog just wandering around near our mail post in the morning. I would say around like 8 o'clock in the morning, so it was kind of still, you know, cold. It was also raining, you know. If I was out there in the rain, I know that I would be miserable, just drenched, you know, don't have a place to go. So when I saw this dog, I was like, oh my god, I need to save this dog, right? So I got the dog into the house, not the actual house part, but I got the dog into like the backyard area. I kept him away from Sushi, me, and Oreo because I didn't know if this dog had like rabies, if it had worms, or if it has any kind of like excuse me, if it had any kind of like diseases that could spread to our dogs. So I kept him into the backyard where they were basically separated, the dogs. They were separated by a glass door. So I gave the dog some food, I gave him water, I made sure he was nice and dry, and then I just let him, you know, just walk around, do his thing, you know, until I could figure out what I can do with this dog. Like, what should I do with this stray dog, right? Okay, so this dog that I found, he's a boy, okay? I think he was, I thought he was about like, you know, I say like 2 years old or whatever. But then when I showed pictures to Oscar, when I told him, I was like, oh hey, like there's this dog that I found, you know? And then I sent him pictures, he said, oh, he looks like a puppy, right? So I was thinking, oh shit, I found a puppy, like there's a puppy here. So I went onto the computer and tried to search up any kind of like anyone who's has lost a dog that looks like this dog here, and I looked and there is nothing, like no one has ever seen this dog, I guess. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put an ad up on different like websites saying, hey, I found this dog, it might be yours, you know, text me about it if it is. So I did that. I took the dog with me, and we went around and looked, we went around and we asked different people like, hey, is this your dog? Or if it's not your dog, like, have you seen this dog around, right? No one has ever seen this dog. Maybe I'll go check the park. That's what someone said, like, go check the park. Maybe someone, you know, was walking their dog there and like it just happened to run loose or escape. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go do that. So I went to the park that's near our house and I checked. And I asked everywhere, and everyone was saying the same thing. Nope, never seen this dog, it's not mine. I was like, okay, alright, obviously this is no one's dog. I'm still gonna wait for a few days until, you know, someone answers the phone kind of thing and says like, hey, this is my dog, like give me back my dog, right? I brought the dog back, and then he stayed with us for about a day. We didn't really leave him he didn't really go inside a lot, because, you know, we couldn't let him inside with Sushi and Mia and Oreo. Okay, so this dog, he stayed with us for about a day. I did let him into the house just for like a little bit, and surprisingly, Sushi and this dog, I don't know if he had a name or not. I didn't give him a name. I wanted to, but I never did. Anyways, so Sushi and the dog, they got along really well. Like, she basically found a new playmate. And oh my god, this little cutie follows me around everywhere now. So cute. And I love his little eyebrows. Both him and Sushi have little teeny tiny eyebrows on top of their eyes. And yeah, Sushi and this the little puppy, they get along really well. They don't fight, they don't growl at each other, and like Mia and Oreo, they don't have a problem with them being here, so that's good. So hopefully we can find this little guy's family soon. Sushi, do you like your new playmate? Huh? Sushi! Sushi! So yeah, now we have Sushi, Oreo, Mia, and this little cutie here. We have 4 dogs now living in one house. Oh my god. That's gonna be damn. You know? So I let them play around, you know, and everything, all that good stuff. And you know, the entire time I was just wondering, like, I wonder whose dog this is. Like, why would someone just let their dog loose like this? Later that day, Oscar and I, we went to the vet to see if this dog had any chips, which could be scanned, you know, saying like, oh, like this is the owner, right? So we went to the vet, they scanned him, there were no chips whatsoever. But we still want to find this dog, you know, a place to stay, right? Because honestly, he couldn't stay where we live because we aren't allowed to have that many dogs in our apartment. So we actually messaged one of Oscar's friends. Well, actually, no, sorry, that's not true. When I put that ad up on one of the websites that I used, one of his friends actually messaged me and said, hey, like, you know, I want this dog. Like, I would totally keep it, right? Okay, well, I never knew, you know, this person was Oscar's friend, right? So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, like, you know, when are you free to come pick him up, kind of thing, you know, you want to meet him first and whatnot. And then, like, you know, then the person called, okay? So then the person called, and I talked to the person, and then he said, hey, like, you know, this isn't my dog, but I sure, you know, would keep it. And I was thinking, this is actually pretty good, like, you know, we can't keep it, but this person can, until we can maybe find, you know, the proper family that this dog belongs to. So I said to the guy, I said, sure, here, you know, you can definitely keep him at your place. I just want to know, like, if you're good with animals, do you have any other pets or anything like that? And then he said, yeah, I have a cat and I have a ferret. And I was like, oh, you know, that's pretty cool, like, you must be really good with pets. And my question was to him, I said, so you're gonna take care of him, right? You're gonna feed him, you're gonna give him lots of love and everything? And he said, no, I'm gonna eat him for supper. Oh my god, I started freaking the fuck out. I was like, holy shit, who the fuck is this person? Like, this person's gonna eat this dog. Like, there's no way I can give this person this dog, right? And the entire time I was like on the phone, I was like, oh my god, like making these, you know, these weird faces. I looked at Oscar, he's like, who is it? And I was like, hold up, I will tell you later. Like, holy shit. You need to know, you need to hear this person, what they're saying. Like, they're gonna eat this dog, they're gonna cut it up real nice, you know, season it. I have no idea what people do with, you know, their dogs when they eat them. I haven't met anyone who does that, but they probably do that. I don't know. Anyways, so I thought this dude was serious. Like, I thought he wanted to eat this dog. And then after, you know, a moment of silence, he was like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. And I was like, oh my god. You guys did not understand how, like, hard my heart was beating. I was like, oh shit. Like, I felt so relieved when he said he was just kidding. So yeah, it turned out that it was one of Oscar's friends. Because he said, he was like, oh, like, are you his girlfriend? I was like, oh, well, I mean, technically I'm his wife. But yeah, like, you know, yeah, I know him. He's like, oh shit, it's you know, Gabriel. And I was like, oh, that's right. Because, like, I met this dude, like, a while back, right? He's like, yeah, you remember me? And I was like, oh yeah, you're the guy with the ferret. And you know what? I should have realized that was him when he said, oh, I have a cat and a ferret, right? Because I've met the ferret and I've met the cat. I should have known, but I don't know. But yeah, I was like, oh shit, dude, like, don't do that. Don't say that you're gonna eat this dog. You know, that's not good. You really had me worried there. He's like, nah, man, I'm sorry about that. I was like, okay, alright. So anyways, you still want this dog? He's like, yeah, I still want it. Okay, so we gave the dog to Gabriel, you know, after he came by the house and like checked the dog out, which, you know, we figured out he was a Rottweiler, the dog. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have said like, oh hey, there's a Rottweiler here, but no, I didn't know what kind of dog it was. I'm not really a big dog person, so, you know, I don't know the breeds. Anyways, so he went and took the dog, and then later in the night, apparently the dog, he didn't enjoy being around the cat at all. And apparently, I guess, I don't really know the full story of it, but the cat and the dog, they were like fighting, and like, I guess the cat got frightened by the dog. So yeah, they can't stay together, right? So they returned the dog back to us, saying like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't keep this dog, but you know, my other pets, they don't get along with the dog. And we said, okay, that's understandable, right? So we tried to find any other like animal shelters that could take the dog, anything like that. But all the animal shelters that we tried calling, they were all closed or they were full. So we're like, okay, like we'll keep this dog until the next day, so we can give it to another shelter that may be open, right? But yeah, man, I was so sad because like, dude, this dog, he needs a place to stay. Like, I wish we could keep him, but we can't. We already have 3 dogs. Like, there's no more we can have, right? So when like Gabriel, he came back to drop the dog back off, like in the area to see, you know, if the dog will go, you know, running around, going back to his owner, right? He came right back to our place, and I was like, dude. This dog came back to us, right? And I was like, oh my god, holy shit, this dog. Oh, my heart, right? And I just felt so heartbroken because we can't keep him, right? And he kept looking at me with like his little cute puppy eyes. But he was like, please, it was like he was saying, please take care of me, please love me. And I was like, I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't. So, sorry. So, we didn't, you know, we didn't say no that he couldn't stay at the place. We just left him outside in the backyard with the door open. Just, you know, if he wants to, you know, roam around and come back later, I don't know. But we left the door open in case, yeah, he really does go wander off to, like, his actual owner. Sometime in the middle of the night, we closed the gate just saying, like, you know, he'll stay here for a night. He'll go, we'll figure this out tomorrow, right? Okay, so in the middle of the night, when we were all sleeping, the dog, I'm assuming, I don't know, I never saw this, but I am assuming that this dog, he jumped through this little hole we have in our fence, and then he just wandered off somewhere else. So, you know, I'm praying that this dog, he finds a good family, you know, if he doesn't already have one. I'm praying that he, you know, is healthy, he gets lots of food, you know, he has water. I'm just really hoping this dog, you know, survives, because honestly, when I saw him leaving, like when he went with like our friend Gabriel, when I saw him leaving with that dog, I cried, man. Like, and I've only like seen this dog, you know, like that day, like for one day. I've seen this dog for one day, yet I was so attached to it. So yeah, I was sad when that dog left, man. But you know, all I can say is that I hope this dog finds his family. I hope he has a good life. And maybe if we ever do see each other again, you know, that'd be pretty awesome. So yeah. Anyways, that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any other questions that you want to ask Oscar or I, please let us know in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you next video. Alright, peace out, guys. Bye.